In this section, we're going to talk about horizontal projectiles, or projectiles in general, and then we'll go to horizontal, and then we'll talk about angled projectiles. So a projectile is any object that is shot through the air, so anything that is moving through the air. After the initial thrust, or whatever you do to that object to get it going, it only moves through the air under the force of gravity, which means it's going to start getting pulled down. The path that that projectile takes through space is known as the trajectory. So this curved line is the trajectory of this cannonball that is shot out of a cannon. It has an initial horizontal velocity, and then as it starts moving, it begins to have a vertical velocity because it's being pulled down by gravity. If you know that initial velocity, you can calculate the trajectory. You can calculate anything, and we will do that actually. So in general, projectiles have a horizontal and a vertical component. If you start here and you start with a horizontal, if you start horizontally, your object again will start getting pulled down. This horizontal velocity stays the same, it does not change, where this vertical velocity starts getting larger and larger and larger until it finally hits the ground. In general, when we're solving horizontal projectile problems, these problems will give you an initial x velocity or an initial horizontal velocity, but you will have no initial y velocity because it starts out horizontally, so there is no y velocity. This x velocity will stay the same the entire time because there is no acceleration in that direction. The y velocity, on the other hand, is going to constantly change and get larger because there is acceleration or gravity in that direction. When you're doing horizontal projectile problems, always find time first. Okay, you won't be able to do anything until you find time. Even if they don't ask you for time first, go ahead, find time, because you're going to have to find time to find anything else. So you might as well get that out of the way.